walking black silk armor across the broken hall. My boots speak to the stone, and every candle falls. My name is kept like poison under a sealed up tongue. I wear the scars like jewels and let the old blood run. Hear that chain in the dark, hear it drag through the air. You can run from my eyes, but I'm already there. Crimson vow, hear when I come down. Crimson vow, feel that fear in your mouth. I was made for the fall, made to break the crown. Crimson vow, I bring the blackness down. Hear that chain in the dark, hear it drag through the air. You can run from my eyes, but I'm already there. Crimson vow, me when I come down. Crimson vow, feel that fear in your mouth. I was made for the fall, made to break the crown. Crimson vow, I bring the blackness down. I bring the blackness down. I bring the blackness down. I am the ruin in your bloodline. I am the knock behind the wall. I am the shape inside your nightmare. I am the last voice in the hall. Crimson vow, you when I come down. Crimson vow, feel that fear in your mouth. No light can hold me back, no saint can shut me down. Crimson vow, I bring the blackness down.
It's your boy, logging in instead of logging off. Hot kids wanna grind biz, buy skins, watch me skip sleep, chase fake high winds. Got 3 alls parked in the same damn town, same quest, same mobs, new drip, same clown. Click fast, wrist weak, caffeine heartbeat, guild chat roast me, still top hearts each week. Mom said touch grass, I touch Raid Stone. Now the clan call me bro, get a life on voice comms. AFK in the square, flex amounts I don't need. Spent rent on a sword for like +1 speed. Q pops, I drop like school never existed. Only thing I study is a drop rate statistic. I've been all tabbing my life just to grind this game. Whole squad online, but we late insane. Said one more run, now the sun came up. Still broke in real life, but my gear ranks up. Yeah, I'll tab my dreams just to farm that loot. IRL on mute, raid voice on boost. If it don't give XP, I don't have time. I'm broke and I'm tired, but I stay on the grind. I'm broke and I'm tired, but I stay on the grind. I'm broke and I'm tired, but I stay on the grind. I got macros for macros, spreadsheets, trackers. Bill got open on my phone like scriptures, factors. Min-max meal, snack buff, cheap noodles, desk crumbs. Check out a crater where my backside comes. Friends at the club, but my clan in the dungeon. Wednesday night, wedding night, world boss spawning. Camera spin, dodge circles, fingers tap tap. I know every frame, still can't file my tax. DMs from my crush, you alive, you ghost. Girl, I'm in my voice chat, calling out, stack on post. IRL stats trash, can't lift my bed, but in here I solo stuff 5 levels ahead. I've been all tapping my life just to grind this game. Whole squad online, but we laid insane. Said one more run, now the sun came up. Still broke in real life, but my gear ranks up. Yeah, I'll tap my dreams just to farm that loot. IRL on mute, raid voice on boost. If it don't give XP, I don't have time. I'm broke and I'm tired, but I stay on the grind. I'm broke and I'm tired, but I stay on the grind. I'm broke and I'm tired, but I stay on the grind.
Damn it. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome. I was muted. Today, as you can see, we're going to be playing more Star Wars again. I am really sucked back in. It was a nice break I had, but man, I'm hitting it hard now. I want to get a little bit farther with my Sith Warrior today. We might hop around a little bit. We'll see. Play it by ear. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Goyo, Jess, Xavier, Frodo. Hello, everybody. How's everybody's day going? I'm a little tired. Not gonna lie. Blame Sarah. Let me stay up too late. Okay, so what were we doing? Yeah, we streamed for close to 6 hours yesterday. That's too much for little old me. You guys are about the bacon? Yeah, I know. We did have a lot of bacon talk yesterday. I really wanted a burger before I went to bed. Belmora, always in a constant state of distress. Probably be a terrible place to live. Just keep dodging missile and bullet fire constantly. All right, where are we going? Here, up here. Here. Nice. What are you guys doing? Look shady. Oops, wrong button. If I die, I'm gonna haunt you. I still can't get over how cool Vet looks. This is one of my best cosmetic jobs yet. I love that gun too and holster. Perfect. come from. Whee! All right. Been playing more most of the morning. I played Crimson Desert. That game is already in my top 10 of all time. It might be creeping into the top 5. I'm done with it. It's so good. It's already by, I think, the best game in terms of just pure exploration that I've ever played. I've never walked so much in a game. I'm not even sure how many hours I have at this point, but I'm definitely nowhere near where I should be in the main story, because I keep getting distracted. I just like walking around. It's fantastic.
My lord, I mark your progress and see that the charge is armed. I will detonate once you are a safe distance. But first, I have Darth Barris on hollow for you. I will retreat and leave the line secure for the two of you.
Apprentice, we have one more potentially compromising thing to take care of before you can confront my spy, Commander Rylon. It involves invading a Republic keep to find a lowly ensign named Dermot. He is Rylon's son, and the commander confided his true identity to him. Ensign Dermot must be silenced permanently.
Maybe the son can be trusted?
I don't leave loose ends, and all indications are that Rylon's son is a very loose end. I'll signal Quinn to give you the details. Be swift.
My lord, Ensign Dermot is being detained in the break of the Republic Crater outpost. Awaiting questioning by the mysterious agent Barris has me tracking. I will alert you if the investigator appears to be heading there. I assume you wish to get to Dermot before she does.
It's none of your business, Imperial.
I apologize, my lord. My inquiring mind often gets the best of me. I won't delay you any longer. Good luck on your mission, my lord. I'll be here if you need anything.
All right. Where to now? Go here first.
Travel route is confirmed.
Okay, where are we going? Cave of Secrets. Ooh. Wonder if we will find Mike Vrabel in there. Sorry, cheap shot. Wait, not that way. At least actually, where's this going? This is actually this. This place is probably pretty nice without all the battles. I want to buy some property. Best for the future. I feel like there's a side quest over here. We need to go. Yes, this way. Wait for me. Hello, Ashley. Welcome. How are you today? What's cracking? Playing more Pokopia? Also known as Pokopia. All right. This. Oh, hold on. This way. Hello, Josh. Where are you at now? Yeah, okay, that is a good name. Yeah, Sarah came on the show last night for her monthly bacon public service announcement, and she was also saying Pokopia, so I had to correct her after I made fun of her, of course. Got one trust from Copeland's camp. How does that work? I don't even remember. It's been years. I played that thing at launch. I remember the different camps, but I don't remember what was the trust mechanic for. Wait, what do you got proof of? About me, I'll just claim AI.
I'm here. What do you need, Amber Cabin? Hold on. How did you get in?
Front door.
I can be very persuasive.
All right, I can take a hint. Listen, the people in that complex aren't of any consequence and are certainly no threat to the Empire.
They have quite an escort for people of no military value. Try again.
I'm telling the truth. They're Force sensitives, and the law on Imperial planets is all Force sensitives must be trained as Sith. If you don't train, you're executed as a potential threat, but not everyone would make it as a Sith. Some people discover their sensitivity when they're too old, or they just don't have the will. So they go into hiding with us.
What would you do with these washouts?
What would anyone do? We take them to Republic planets, get them a job farming dirt or making hyperdrives or whatever. But the Emperor keeps
Farming
making
dirt
laws
or
that say
making
they have to die.
hyperdrives, that feels like a giant leap. The trust mechanic part is how you reload your bike. Oh, yeah. Okay. I remember now. When did that game come out originally? Feels like it was forever ago. Probably was 7-8 years ago, right? Proof is that pickles are made from turtle. D.
If they are no threat, they have little to fear from me.
Are you serious? Your superiors would... Well, I won't tell them if you don't. Everyone in that cavern will have you to thank for their lives. We'll clear everyone out of the caves. It would be best if you could say you found nothing here.
You have to kill somebody at least.
All better.
All right. Where am I going? Tannies. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. How are you?
All better.
That is satisfying every single time. Okay, now go somewhere over here.
You're Tyrus's operative, correct? Good to see you alive. Major? Yes, your operative is here. She secured the tunnels. No, I contacted you immediately, sir. He wants to know if you made it in time.
K-52 has no cargo. They moved whatever it was before I entered.
Sir? We've got dust.
That dust.
I'm certain, sir. He's cursing about Imperial intelligence again. You may want to sit down. This usually takes a while. Sir? Yes, sir. I'll pass the word on. He apologizes for the unnecessary danger. It looks like our battalion is going to be searching the other caves.
If Tyrus wants me again, tell him I'm busy with more important targets.
Understood. I should point out that it sounded like he thought highly of you, though. If every soldier we had risked their neck like you, this empire would be a much different place.
What were you battling? All right, now we have to this way. I know it pains you. You have to start taking like Tums or some antacids every time you watch a stream just to get through it. All the pain I'm causing you. That's a big boy right there. That's an ugly face. Face only a mother could love. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty tired of fighting Sky Troopers. They needed to add a little more variety, I think. I feel like you fight a lot of Sky Troopers in that arc.
I'm going to haunt you.
Alright, so down here somewhere, we jump. Wait, over here? Silence Sun, okay. I love that spinny kick move. All right.
Pipe down, Dermat. There's something going on outside. Trying to listen.
Oh, come on, Six. Throw me a bone. Who's this agent that's coming to interrogate me? At least answer me that, will ya? Fine, fine. Stay clamped. I don't care who it is. I ain't talking. Nobody's gonna get
I
nothing
ain't
out of me.
talking.
Nothing.
What?
What? What?
All right. I ain't proud. I give. My dad's an Imperial agent.
What did you say? Your dad is a what?
Yes. Please repeat that, Junior.
Oh no.
This is a restricted area. What are you doing here? Who are you?
It's not a who. It's a what. It's Sith!
He's going to need a new pair of pants.
Who cares what Dermot needs? You gave me enough time to get what I need.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
Take a look behind yourself, Sith. That's what 2 squads of the Republic's finest looks like.
Hey, their helmet just disappeared.
Finally, a fight worthy of me.
Come on, men. Let's send this Sith home in a body bag.
Honestly, though, did you really think this was enough?
You're good to go.
Zix? Zix? Come on, talk to me, Zix. Get up, man.
Look at me, Ensign Dermat.
But if I don't look, then... Maybe you're not really here, and... Oh, blast, I looked. Please, I know why you're here. The Republic's investigating my dad, and an agent's coming to put the screws to me. But I won't break. I promise. Let me live. My dad's secret is safe with me. I'm a rock.
You must think I'm an idiot.
Fine, you're an idiot. If it'll save me, I'll think whatever you want me to. My father's done so much for the Empire. Look, maybe the apple fell off the tree, kind of far from the tree, but it's still... Look, the apple's still... Look, I'm not exactly sure where I was going with that, but please don't kill me.
I'm willing to consider alternatives. Is there another solution?
Hold on. Yeah. I just had a thought pop into my head. Just quick, before it pops out. My assignment here was in the medical lab, moving supplies and making deliveries. And the docs there were working on something really cool. It was a drug that was supposed to create temporary amnesia, but it wiped the mind totally clean. The test subjects didn't even know their own names.
Sounds pretty far-fetched to me.
I swear it's true. They tested and tweaked and tested and tweaked, but all it ever did was completely wipe the mind. You could break into the lab and bring back the drug. I'll overdose and not know nothing no more. That way my dad's secret identity's safe.
Yeah.
Killing you will be less cruel and faster.
Oh man.
That's true.
But just don't tell my dad that I cried.
Poor fool. Not sure we've ever come across anyone so useless.
Okay, that was a... I don't understand Vet. She's so all over the place. She disapproved of my killing, but then she just said, anyone's so useless.
Not everyone can be as talented as you, Vet.
A compliment. I'll take it. It smells awful in here. Let's move on, shall we?
All right. Moving on. Mission accomplished. Now we go. Ba-da-da. The lieutenants.
I must be honest. Your success at the satellite control station and Republic Crater outpost has surprised me, my lord. I computed the likelihood of success as nearly negligible. In my assessment, however, I only considered the capabilities of a typical Sith. Clearly, you are not a typical Sith. I will adjust future calibrations to account for your unprecedented abilities.
Don't let it happen again, Imperial.
You'll find my learning curve to be exceptionally responsive. Lord Barris is pleased. He says it's time to zero in on your prime directive, and he awaits your contact. My barracks are yours. Activate the holocommunicator in the next room to speak with Lord Barris. The line is secure.
You've been most helpful.
I'll be right here if needed, my lord.
Well, this is the guy you need. Very efficient.
Nobody better mess with us now.
I hope you can see the smile on my face, apprentice. You are turning me into a true believer.
That pleases me, Master.
I'm sure you're impatient to complete your time on that little rock. With the satellite tower computer destroyed and Commander Rylon's son neutralized, my spy's tracks are covered. Now the only threat to Rylon ever being exposed is the man himself. It's time to end that threat. Permanently.
Do I have a choice in the matter?
I like that idleness makes you disagreeable. Just be sure to give Commander Rylon an honorable death. It's the least we can do. I've had him embedded within enemy ranks for decades. The extent of his contribution to the Empire's interests is unrivaled.
The man is a hero. Pity he has to die.
He has always known the risk. The Jedi investigator must have no hard evidence that Rylon was killed to silence him. It must look like anything but a targeted execution. Annihilate everyone there.
Sounds like overkill to me.
Your objection is noted. The order remains. I've summoned Lieutenant Quinn. He'll prepare you for your final task.
Your final target is the Balmoran Arms Factory. The Resistance forces recently captured it and made it their headquarters. An incursion into the arms factory will be a monumental feat. I'm excited by the prospect of you laying waste to that place.
We're on the same page, Lieutenant.
That will make us an unstoppable force, my lord. All right. The Republic Command Center is deep inside the arms factory, the most heavily protected installation on the planet. In order to reach Commander Rylon, you will have to make your way past all of the factory's defenses, which are considerable.
The tougher, the better.
Stationed inside are an estimated 1,000 of the Republic's best-trained soldiers. Specifically, Rylon's elite squadron is responsible for some of the most precise, improbable resistance victories on Balmora. They're legendary.
Sounds like you admire them, Lieutenant.
I've marveled at their tactical exploits, that's all. It will be a bright day on Balmora when they are eliminated. One final thing. The investigator that the Jedi sent has been concentrating her activity around the arms factory. I have her under minute-by-minute surveillance. If she becomes a problem, I'll contact you on your comlink.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm on top of it. I will be here to salute you when the Balmoran Arms Factory is a smoking husk, my lord.
Alright, let's go destroy a weapons facility, eh? All in a day's work.
Must have been imagining things, but I could have sworn I heard those generators go pop from here. Thank you, my lord. But it looks like the Resistance isn't done yet.
You'd think the Empire would have an easier time with a ragtag bunch of Resistance fighters.
Used to be we kept the Resistance in check in the wilds, but now they've started to get bolder. They're attacking Imperial holdings in the old Balmoran industrial area. We need to punish their boldness.
Lieutenant Thorpe at Marcaran Outpost has some ideas about how to put the Resistance back in their place.
Have you ever heard of Nock Draen? Pirate. Terrified the criminal world for a few decades.
He destroyed the Wrath Cartel and the Vandalhelm Combine in some giant power grab. Same guy?
Yeah, same guy. Weird to think of him that way. Nock Draen was the most famous killer in the galaxy. But he set me free. I was still slaving it up for Three Eyes when he crossed Nock. Or maybe he just had something Nock wanted. I never did ask.
Did any of the gang survive the encounter?
You mean anyone that wasn't owned as property? No, they did not. I'm still not sure how Nock got his speeders into the camp. One minute they weren't there, and then they were. He was ruthless, but not a thug, you know? Sort of a pirate prince. Freed all the slaves, and told them they could join up, or go their own way.
To truly lead and inspire fear, people must see that you are in control.
That was Nock. Cool as the belly of an ice lizard. I was the smallest on the crew, and mining had taught me to fit in tight spaces. Nock's crew showed me how to steal. For a long time, I didn't feel bad about stealing. So much had been taken from me.
It must have been hard for you.
Well, it's a long time ago anyway. Let's get back to work, yeah?
Alright.
Evening, mistress. What can I offer to wet your throat and bring a smile to your lips?
Why did that sound weird?
A mug of your best. Then tell me where to find Harry's band.
Men were looking for him yesterday, too. Imperial intelligence. Whatever he did, I don't want to know. Harris, leave the girls alone and get over here. Someone wants you.
Hello, mistress. How can I make your day a little more exciting?
Like you made Kalara Sokol's day more exciting.
Kalara. Can't say I recall that one. There was a girl last night. These spikes like little thorns all down her neck. I've never even seen an alien like... Well, I guess that's not who you're here about.
I'm here to get back what you stole from Officer Sokol.
All right, I know the Sokol girl. Hardly worth this hassle. Little twit barely knew how to kiss a man. But yeah, I've been there. She gave me a few things, for safekeeping. Here they are. It's just some data disks. I don't even know what's on them.
Was Kalara in on this? Did she give you the discs?
You think she's innocent? She knew who I was. But when we were together, we weren't talking politics.
Just make sure you're out of Imperial space by sundown.
For you, sweetie, I'll come anywhere you want.
Whoa, what? Okay. Nobody clipped that one.
You won't find a better bargain. Come back anytime.
All right, let's I should have killed him. All right, let's go. Let's turn this one in.
You look satisfied. I hope it's because the wretched spy who stole my blaster designs lies dead on his own floor.
I have your data discs right here.
I appreciate your service, but what of Kalara? Did you question him as to her role in this affair?
All he said was she's a lousy kisser.
The bore! But I won't linger on that image. It's clear Kalara's part in this was vital and willing. If you haven't tired of my sordid tale, perhaps you could undertake one more task.
I'd have to hear more about it first.
If the authorities learned of Kalara's folly, it would ruin the good name of this office, shut us down for months of investigation. All the while, the resistance would be gaining strength.
What exactly is your plan?
The penalty for aiding a spy is death. Kalara deserves no less. I have been considering how best to end this disaster. It should be quiet, quick, something that can be blamed on the rebels, no questions asked.
I've got a talent for that.
Let me call Kalara. I will tell her you are to escort her to my colleague Garboza at the Imperial outpost. The route has many isolated spots, suitable for rebel ambush.
Oh, is it time?
My dear, this woman will serve as your bodyguard on your trip to the outpost. Garboza asked me to thank you for your assistance at such short notice.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Likewise.
Leave for the transit point now, Kalara. She will find you there.
I love you too.
Go then. When you find yourselves alone, you can put an end to her treason. And my marriage.
You can count on my discretion.
Just be kind about it. I loved her once. It is best our names not be linked after this. When the deed is done, go to Officer Garboza at the outpost. He'll have your reward. You need not say what it's for.
Yeah, everybody wants me to do something for them.
Ah, you must be here for Officer Sokol's wife. He said to expect you. One moment.
Gan doesn't usually go out of his way to see me protected. Is this going to be so dangerous? Or are you really just my chaperone?
I've never been much for staying out of trouble.
Honey, Gan's got a thing for that type. Let's get going.
All right, come on now. She's not a speed walker. Come on. You can do it. Are you serious? What are you waiting for? These guys in here? All right. Keep walking.
looking around so much? Like that? It's like you're looking for someone. Are you expecting an attack? Why did Gunn send an armed escort when I'm just going to the outpost?
I'm supposed to kill you as a traitor to the Empire.
What?
Oh, man.
Gunn wants you to kill me. Are you going to?
Harris Bant says you gave him sensitive military documents.
This is about Harris. Fine. Yes, I slept with the slime. And do you think he bothered to call after? But military documents? Do I look like I have a clearance? Tell Gunn that Harris is a jerk and I've broken it off. If he had the guts, he would ask me himself.
Your boyfriend has known connections to Republic intelligence.
I don't know anything about that. The guy told me he was a pilot. Look, can't you just talk to him or something? He wouldn't really kill me for this, would he?
I think he would. He's pretty serious.
I let you go and he'll just send someone else. You should get off planet by nightfall.
But where will I go? Everything I own is here. I mean, thank you, but over one night? One lousy night?
Look at that. I'm a nice guy. Come on. I make allies, Tanis.
Well, if it isn't the best paid engineering consultant on Balmorra. Oh, my lord, I didn't realize. I mean, no one told me you would be Sith. My apologies for the familiarity. But if you don't mind me asking, what is someone like you doing working for Officer Sokol?
Just transfer the credits and don't ask things you don't want to know.
Don't ask about things that could get Officer Sokol in trouble, you mean? Because that's definitely something I want to know. I could add a little something on top of this, for information that lets me pass Officer Sokol at the next evaluation. Call it a tip. 15%.
Officer Sokol hired me to kill his wife and her rebel boyfriend.
Pretty little Kalara had
There you go.
public
How's that?
meetings, hmm? Oh, that is not going to look good to the clearance board at all. Thank you. Next time you see me, I may be working Troider instead of this bit.
Where is this? Inside this wall? Speed. Hey, I've met a couple here and there.
I hear your exploits with Lieutenant Davril went well. I hope you didn't find him crass, my lord. Unlike my esteemed colleague, I do not base my mission's success on the decibel level of the explosions. Breaking the spirits of a resistance movement is like cooking a fine meal.
So, what are the ingredients for this mission?
The Resistance has the people's backing. We must crush the spirits of the people to crush the Resistance. No doubt Lieutenant Davrill told you that they've brought in cyborg mercenaries from off-world, using an experimental new drop technology to land them on the planet. These cyborgs are killing our soldiers left and right.
So what's the mission?
I believe we can catch them by surprise at this location. But here's the key. I want to send the Balmoran people a clear message. We collect the technology the cyborgs use to drop onto Balmora and use it against them. Kill the cyborgs, collect the technology. What do you think?
I suppose it's not the worst plan I've heard.
I thought it was rather good myself. Bring me the cyborg technology, and I think the Balmoran people will get our message loud and clear.
All right. All right. I gotta go lose this sweatshirt. Be right back. Hey, you get what you get. You'll get some of her today too. Don't you worry. The hell is my cam? All right, be right back. Oh man, you can tell summer's coming. It's starting to warm up. Okay, what happened to my thing? What happened? Why is there so many of it? There we go. That's weird. All right. She is a pretty awesome girl, though. I will give you that. All right. Cover cyborg rocket packs.
Nobody better mess with us now.
All right. We have our packs. Hello, Curly Cast. Yes, I love this game too. It's an all-timer. Doesn't matter how much time you take off, you come back, it's like, oh, it just fits like a glove. What's your favorite class?
It has has it the former Balmoran Minister of Defense, Vol Argon, got wind of your work destroying the generators at Nibre warehouse. He's furious. I can't wait to hear his reaction when we attack him with his own cyborg's gear. Perfect.
He will learn not to interfere with the Empire's plans.
Indeed. To reach the Resistance's main base, we need to push through the Gorinth Wilds. But the Resistance have repelled all Imperial offensives with guerrilla attacks from this untamed and largely uncharted area. A Balmoran defector, Cavil Arryn, has agreed to help us clear out the wilds and carve a path to the Resistance's base. He's at the Gorinth Imperial outpost.
Sith Tank, that's a great choice. I started that and did all the DLC with him. That's fun. My favorite. I mean, I really like my Sith Inquisitor character. That's one of my favorites. Sith Warrior is also really good. I'm a little bit into the agent. I haven't played through the whole thing yet, but I love it. Those are my favorites so far. Yeah, I have to play through all of them. I'm working my way. How long have you played? Since the beginning? Or not that long? I started with the game, came out, played really heavy for many years, and then took a long hiatus, and now came back. And I'm super addicted all over again.
All better.
Yeah, that's what I've heard as well. I never had played it up to this point, but I have started one. I'm pretty excited to get deeper into that. This is a Sith Warrior character right here. I have played Sith Warrior before, but way back in the day. I haven't played through any of the newer DLC with this character yet. My Inquisitor is probably my most leveled up and farthest progressed character since I've came back. All right, we are going.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
Hey, thanks.
You didn't play until 2020. Your accounts only, and parents didn't want you to pay for the sub. Yeah, I can see I can see that being a hard sell. Really, I think that's one of the best times to jump in, though. Honestly, is when it's been around a while. Man, there's so much good content. That's not a bad choice for your first PC game, and plus, this game can pretty much run on any kind of PC. So let's see other
My
perk.
respects. How do you like Balmora so far? Doesn't seem like much, does it?
As war zones go, it's not so bad.
Then you haven't been here long enough. Resistance stealth troops have been infiltrating Imperial outposts, making quick strikes and leaving no trace. The Empire says they can't be beaten. I say they can.
What's so scary about them?
You don't see them until they kill you. That's what they say. But I built the tech they use to keep hidden. There are camps in the Gorinth Wilds, but they've surrounded it with mines to keep strangers out. Watch your step, and you can use this device to detect the stealth fighters. They're fast, though. If I may offer advice, strike quick and hard.
Quick and hard, all right. fun when you can get these little murder spree groups. God damn it, push my button. Alright, that was easy.
No more surprise attacks. Good. Captain Rigel is on Holo. He wants a word with you.
My lord, allow me to
Holo.
express my deepest pleasure at working with you. Operation Breaking Point has been far more successful than I ever could have imagined. Word is the former Balmoran Minister of Defense Volargen might come down to Balmora. He's playing right into our hands.
I'm touched by your enthusiasm.
Now that the wilds are secured, we're ready for the final push. Colonel Vrain, head of the Imperial Conquest Consolidation Corps, has come to oversee the action. He's at the Sundari outpost, in striking distance of the Resistance's main base. It's now or never.
Alright. Let's make it now.
I've got the best hardware and the best prices.
That's the right way. Yeah. Oh crap, I might die. Whoops.
Please use all products only as intended.
Where's my speed?
At your service, my lord.
You see me rolling. Oh, man. I'm telling you, though, that's why I can't stay up till 2 in the morning. I just cannot recover like I used to. Entire day, I've just kind of went, meh. All right, what do we got going on here?
You're one of the Sith, aren't you? Please, I need someone with high security clearance for a vital retrieval mission. The Republic raided one of our research posts. A ship escaped with stolen plans for a brand new walker design.
You don't
Luckily,
say.
our gunners just brought the ship down. I need someone trustworthy, to check the crash site and retrieve those plans.
What's in it for me?
Intelligence is providing a reward for the plan's recovery. This is the route to the crash site. Oh, if there are any survivors, kill on site. Take the plans to Agent Nianla. She'll get them to safety. Thanks. It was a stroke of luck meeting you.
I don't even think I said yes.
My lord, you're Darth Barris's apprentice, right? Got orders from the planetary governor to find you. You're needed at this war conference, Priority Alpha 1.
I don't remember telling the Balmoran governor about my business.
Empire appoints you to run this planet. You keep track of who's slaughtering the Resistance. The Dark Council sent an emissary, big-time Sith Lord, to personally review the status of the Balmoran occupation. This conference will determine the next stage of the ground campaign. Whole war's about to be decided, and the governor wants your expertise.
This emissary of the Dark Council, what do we know about him?
Sith politics aren't my business. One of Darth Mar's servants is what I hear, but don't know anything else.
Screw Darth Mar.
Black level clearance. No one will
My
go
arch rival.
Be quick though. They're starting any minute.
Alright, so we're gonna go. There's another mission over here. Jeez.
You've got your whole life ahead of you, son.
Ah, yes, Watcher 8.
Pardon me, Watcher 8. Imperial Intelligence. Your rise with the Sith has been well documented. Might you have a moment to assist me? Agent
Possibly.
Veld, my top field operative, has failed to check in. Instead, I received some garbled distress signal. I will not abandon Agent Veld. I need him found.
Knowing Agent Veld's task could be the key to finding him.
I can't risk exposing the details of a field agent's mission. I can give you Agent Veld's last known position near the Republic's main landing field, but the rest would be up to you.
This is a trifling matter, but I will do it.
Glad to hear it. His distress signal was sent from these coordinates. I'll send him an alert to watch for you, but it may not get through. Good luck.
Come on, I can do it. I can do it. There we go. Whee!
My lord, let me be the first to tell you how appreciated your work has been. Today, the Balmoran resistance, backed by the government in exile, takes its last pitiful gasp. We have you to thank. It won't be long before the corpse of former Defense Minister Vol Argon is cold in the ground.
I hope you intend to say thanks with some form of reward.
That could be in the cards if you pull off this last play. The Resistance, aided by the Republic, has made its headquarters in the Balmoran Arms Factory. It is a heavily fortified facility, but it's not invulnerable. Not with such a powerful patriot as yourself on our side.
I'm pleased that you have such confidence in me.
If we may impose on you for one final task in service of the glorious Empire, we need you to break into the factory, shut off its power, and use the period of panic to shut down security. Once this is done, the main attack force can sweep in and wipe out the Resistance. And if you see Vol Argon, kill him.
This will be like terrorizing children.
Perhaps, but I wouldn't go in too overconfident.
That wasn't quite the response I was thinking it was going to be.
The factory have the Republic's backing. They'll be well equipped and well trained. For anyone else, this would be a suicide mission. I wouldn't consider it, but I have a good feeling about you.
Alright, what do we got going on here? I remember you.
Do you know the worst part, Governor?
I didn't. I didn't.
Exactly. You didn't even own up to your mistakes. That's why the Dark Council gave this planet to me.
Put the man down. put him down now.
So much confidence. Such a commanding voice.
Thank you, my lord.
I think I like it. I'm Darth Lacris, and I've been tasked with cleansing Balmorra. I'm glad you came. More Sith can only bring much-needed dignity.
How did the Dark Council pick you for ruler of Balmorra?
My master felt I needed a challenge, and I agreed. You're here because I asked the governor to bring me his best. Balmorra has a problem.
My friends in the Resistance, I won't take much time. The Empire says it owns Balmorra. The Republic says it's yours. We're gone. But you and I know Balmorra's won with sweat and tears, and my boys will stand by your side until everyone knows it.
Grand Marshal Jaquetta, formerly of the Republic Army. Officially, he and his troops went rogue after the Republic withdrew from this sector. Ever since, they've been holed up under siege, aiding the Resistance and fortifying their position. You may have met their scouting parties already.
Is there anyone on Balmorra who isn't fighting the Empire?
Now you understand my displeasure with the previous administration. Jaquetta and the Resistance are based in the Balmorran Arms Factory, home of the brightest engineers in the galaxy. I'm told the factory's generators are inexhaustible, its defenses cutting edge, its barricades block our scans, giving the Resistance peace and privacy.
No fortress is invincible. There must be a structural vulnerability, potential traitors in the ranks.
If the governor had done his job, we'd know. But there's no time anymore. Jaquetta may have officially gone rogue, but the Republic still supports him. They fund his revolution from the shadows, make supply drops in secret. Those Republic hypocrites want the arms factory as a beachhead, and as Balmorra's new governor, I say we take it before they mount a full invasion.
If the Republic invades Balmorra, they'll be violating the peace with the Empire.
And if they act through mercenaries, a foreign government, they'll hide their involvement, but it'll be an invasion just the same. Obliterate the factory defenses. Lower the barricades that block our scans, and I'll have an army at your back. And if you can, bring me proof of Republic involvement on Balmorra. We'll expose their lies on a galactic stage.
Why don't you do it? Okay. All right. We'll go over and we'll play a little bit of our Sith Inquisitor just for Tanis. We did get to a pretty cool spot, though. So this should be fun. It's quite the difference in locale. Sorry, I gotta get rid of the nameplates. So much better. Yes, yes, it's your girl. I will take a rather large dowry when she weds one of your characters. I accept cash or credit. Maybe even Bitcoin. And 10 of your finest goats. This planet. And this is a nice little whisper. Thema. Few stories surrounding Valkorion are as chilling as the tale of Thema. Long before assuming his current form, Valkorion was a Sith pureblood named Vitiate, born in the lush and vibrant world of Medrius. Vitiate rose to become Emperor of the Sith and ruled for over 1,000 years, but only after extracting a terrible price. Early in his reign, Vitiate invited thousands of the most powerful Sith Lords to his homeworld, then wiped out his would-be challengers in a profane, dark side ritual that annihilated all life on the planet. Even the Force could not survive. The void that remained after the ritual brought pain and suffering to any Force-sensitive beings that approached. The name Medrius was purged from the galactic record, and the barren planet became known as Thema. Centuries later, Valkorion banished his daughter Valen to the blighted world, knowing the void would limit her growing power and make her more susceptible to the mental conditioning he could use to control her, if it didn't drive her mad. Oh, I almost walked right off the edge. Uh-oh. What? That was bullshit. Ah. Damn it. Dude. This will make for some good sleep ASMR. Oh, excuse me. Oh, this guy's holding on. Nice.
It's worse here. The void, its hunger. It wants to devour me, mind and spirit, annihilate every trace of my existence.
I'll be at your side every step of the way. Together we can face anything.
Out of anyone else's mouth, that would sound like a lie.
The void's draw is powerful, but it will also hide us from Valen's awareness.
Let's see if we can get these doors open.
She seems to be doing just fine. Wouldn't she probably have the upper hand here? Used to this feeling, even with the conditioning. He's having fun.
A good
Yes.
thing you were not armed with such a weapon as a child. I fear none of my pets would have survived.
Why did your beast attack me, Jarek? I am the Empress now, not a prisoner.
They respond to fear and hate. If you could learn to control your emotions, like your father, they would not trouble you.
I am not like Valkorion. You told me you'd made a breakthrough.
Everything is prepared, Empress, in the main lab.
She's crazy, all right. I think she would make for a fun companion. She'd probably go with whatever you want to do.
Okay, I'm ready. For anything.
Anything you say. Even Empress Valen. This place looks like it's seen better days. Yeah, they might have to make a whole new scale just for her.
Valkorion has given me free reign over his child. Death is the only line I am forbidden to cross. Fortunately, he has provided numerous subjects to test my more radical experiments on first.
We know, Tanis. We know. The characters be thirsty.
The beasts ripped a young man apart. He died screaming in front of Valen, but she made no move to help. Things are progressing well.
The methods they used to control her were harsh, but they worked.
Interesting. They wanted to curb her power without creating an aversion to horrific violence.
Okay. Well, they didn't know we were here. They do now.
I made Valen observe our dissections today. Showed her each twisted, broken corpse from every failed experiment. I let her see the damage caused by the implants and chemicals. Now she knows what lies ahead.
Okay.
Valen killed another keeper today. She must learn that defiance has consequences. Isolation, fear, pain. Sometimes the simplest tools are the most effective.
Nice.
Take a breath.
So much galaxy yet to explore, and here we are.
Conventional methods only go so far. But the last subject I brought to the chamber went mad and clawed his own eyes out. I must recalibrate the machines before I use them on Valen. thought Valen would scream or cry, maybe even beg for mercy. But when the pain from the machines became too much to bear, she started laughing. A hideous, high-pitched cackle. The glorious sound of her spirit breaking.
Oh. That'd be very concerning if you're torturing someone, they just start laughing.
I have returned to Nathema years after I once helped Valkorion tame his child. Now Valen wants me to undo her conditioning. Failure is not an option. See what's behind this door.
Sith, Jedi. I can still feel the suffering of their final moments.
Valen will go to any length to break her conditioning.
Can she actually undo what you did to her?
In theory, it is possible. In practice, even she may not be strong enough to survive the process.
If this doesn't work...
If you are strong enough to survive the process, your bonds will be broken.
Have any of your lab rats survived so far?
None were as strong as you. Is something wrong, Empress?
No. Let's begin.
Honestly, these guys are just a chance to just fry her brain. Probably did either way. He's like, peace. Why is Valkorion reeling? He's a ghost.
We're running out of time. Come on.
Pretty sure it's already done.
I thought Valen thing. A hideous, high-pitched cackle. The glorious sound of her spirit breaking.
Said no one ever.
I am not
your
enemy.
I recognize you from the Holos. You're the one in charge of this place.
I am Jarek, a humble servant of the Eternal Throne who merely does what he is told.
At least you understand your purpose.
Despite my loyalty to those I serve, my research sometimes has unfortunate side effects. Valen, something went wrong. Her power is racing out of control. When it erupts, the entire asylum will be destroyed. We can survive this cataclysm, but we need to work together.
Our problem has solved itself. Call Theron to pick us up.
You'll never get out in time. I know a place will be safe, but I can't get there alone. I need someone to protect me along the way. Valen's power has driven the Keepers and Beasts mad. Hurry and stay close. It isn't far.
Okay.
What is this place?
The immortal Emperor's vault. Inside, Valkorian stored artifacts even he feared were too powerful and dangerous to use.
I cannot protect you from what lies inside.
Sounds like you don't want me learning your secrets. All the more reason to enter.
Made a way for Lana. Oh, she's still doing all right.
My daughter, what have you done?
Uh-oh. I think your chains have been broken.
She's free. You must.
I can't hear you. You're fading.
Was that Valkorian?
He tried to tell me something, but then he disappeared.
Enjoy it while it lasts. I imagine he'll be back soon enough.
The power surge overloaded the circuits. We're trapped.
This vault has to have some kind of backup system to restore power.
There is. You must reactivate the power generator. But do be careful. Valkorian sealed deadly guardians in here to protect his treasures. After centuries of hibernation, I suspect they will be hungry.
Nothing's ever easy, is it? I never was much for idle chatter.
Have you come to torment me again? No. I sense his presence, but it is faint, distant. You are not Tenebrae.
Are you talking about Valkorian?
Valkorian, Tenebrae, Vitiate, Emperor of the Sith. My low-born son has worn many masks. I am Lord Dramath. 1,000 years ago, I ruled this planet when it was a vibrant world named Madrias.
I never thought of Valkorian as having a father.
One of many offspring I sired. He was the least of my children, his mother a nameless peasant. But he murdered me, imprisoned my spirit, and turned Madrias into this.
You said this was once a lush and vibrant world. What happened?
He lured many Sith Lords here before consuming them in a dark ritual that wiped out all life on the planet.
He did something similar on Ziost.
His hunger for immortality must constantly be fed.
Why didn't he consume your spirit?
For 1,000 years he has taunted and tortured me. But now, salvation is at hand. This holocron has the power to destroy what remains of my essence. Grant me the release of oblivion.
I don't trust Valkorion, but I don't trust you either.
I can help you defeat Tenebrae. I know his weakness. This holocron is not just my prison. It can destroy him once and for all.
Every time Valkorion gets taken down, he pops up again in some other form.
He is immortal, but not invulnerable. This holocron is the instrument of his destruction. There will come a moment when Tenebrae is vulnerable. That is when you must strike. Until then, release me from my prison, keep the holocron close, and bide your time.
You know things about Valkorion that could be useful. Maybe we should keep you around for a while.
I have given you the key to end my son's existence. There is no purpose to keeping me alive.
Sorry, buddy. It's a decision.
Lana's right. We need every available weapon to defeat Valkorion, including you.
No, release me, I beg of you.
That explains Valkorion's behavior. He didn't want you snooping around in his vault.
Hold on to the holocron for now. Valkorion can't know we have it.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, you're ugly. got some help.
Jarek didn't make it. Pity.
Yes,
At least he was
pity.
right about our escape route.
Did you find what you were looking for, Empress?
You tell me.
Uh-oh. Looks like a waste of men.
I have never seen such power.
I am no longer chained.
And what of your former prison?
Tell our ships to leave orbit. Soon, there will be nothing left on Nathema but dust and ash.
You need to haul jets, Commander. Power readings spiking. The whole place is about to blow. I'll pick you up outside.
Run. He's very unchained now.
At the evac location, Commander. Just waiting on you.
I'm coming.
Valen killed another keeper today. She must learn that defiance has consequences. Isolation, fear, pain. Sometimes the simplest tools are the most effective.
Should feel better now.
God.
That place is about to come crashing down. Get out of there!
I know. I'm coming.
Conventional methods only go so far. But the last subject I brought to the chamber went mad and clawed his own eyes out. I must recalibrate the machines before I use them on Valen.
Got you on my sensors. You're close. You can make it.
Oh, shit. Run! Why does it feel like every mission we do, we have to do some big dramatic jump escape?
Get in!
You do love to cut it close, don't you?
That's what I was just saying.
Valen has broken her bonds. Now she will be stronger than ever.
She'll still die when I run my lightsaber through her.
I hope you get that chance. Did you discover anything significant inside my vault?
Nothing important.
Good. The relics sealed inside are far too dangerous to be released upon the galaxy.
Valen's long gone. What happened down there?
The Empress broke free from her conditioning. Now she's more dangerous than ever.
Then we must act quickly. What is our next move, Commander?
That's why we need to strike now. As soon as we reach Odessen, we launch a counterattack.
I was hoping for a bit of R&R after this mission, but you're the one calling the shots.
Damn right.
Setting a course for... Call coming in.
Better not be Koth. Please don't let it be Koth.
Commander, do you copy? Odessen is under attack.
What? What? What's that face? End times.
Sent her entire fleet.
Where's the gravestone?
Odessen? I need a status report, now.
Valen caught us with our bridges down. Still installing the new upgrades. Gonna take a few minutes before we're in the air.
Ground forces are holding the line until the gravestone's up, but we're outnumbered and outgunned.
A full-scale invasion is a desperate move.
But if it works, she can wipe out the Alliance in one fell swoop.
Unless we beat her. You and Lana can lead the charge. I'll do more damage if I slip behind enemy lines.
As in, I won't do anything.
I specifically ordered this battle to end quickly.
The Alliance is showing unexpected resistance. We still have the advantage, but the price of victory will be high.
Then pay it. Arkan is here. Mother, father, the Outlander. I will paint Odessen with their blood.
All right. I think with that, we're going to end stream. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're new here. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. Tomorrow I'll probably stream. Not sure what or when yet, but keep an eye out for an event. What else? Monday's my off day per usual, but I will put a schedule up for the week. Yeah, appreciate all of you. Have a great rest of your night and a good Sunday if I don't see you. Peace out. Good night. Love you all. Bye-bye.